How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. Here I am.
I always talk really fast, but it's because I'm just so used to talking really fast on this.
But this is a slow
is Slow Jams. And we're going to be talking about the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night
Bruno
SmackDown.
Sammartino.
And Bruno Sammartino passed away during the weekend. That sucks. But let's start with Raw. Before we do get to the greatest Royal Rumble ever, let's start with Raw, which they do pay us, it was pretty much a tribute show for Bruno Sammartino.
Yes,
They pretty much showed a lot of videos, a lot of, old school stuff, a lot of interviews with former wrestlers and current wrestlers, just talking about the impact that Bruno Sammartino had with the company and the business and stuff. So it did open with a 10-bell salute to Bruno Sammartino, and then we kind of move on to the start of the show where we get Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman to come out. So we get Heyman, cutting the promo saying Roman doesn't stand a chance in the steel cage match, this Friday at the Greatest Royal Rumble. And then Roman Reigns comes out, very calmly comes out, gets into the ring right in front of, Lesnar, and he promises Lesnar that he will return from Saudi Arabia as the new Universal Champion. Very tamed, very low-key, very not too crazy.
He wasn't trying to get his ass beat for the 8th time.
This is exactly what was happening. He probably was not trying to get his ass beat for the 8th time.
He was not trying to get his ass beat. Did you notice that Paul Heyman, well, actually everybody that grabbed the mic made sure that about the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Did you notice how many times Paul Heyman said it?
He said it, yeah. You know what?
He said it a lot of times. I was really high when I was hearing this. So I was like, why do they keep saying this? Because they say the whole thing, like the Royal Rumble,
the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi
Arabia, and in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry to God, he said it at least 5 times.
I'm gonna count.
He just, and like for the first time, I didn't like his promo.
You know what? I felt like it took too long.
It was super long.
I felt like it took too long.
Roman to get his ass beat.
Right. I was like, somebody's music has to hit anytime soon.
And then it came. Roman calmly, not trying to get his ass beat.
Yeah, very calmly.
Like, I have to do something this Friday.
I was surprised at how calmly that whole, technically it was the last show before the big event.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised of how relaxed everything was. So, I mean, it was like I expected more action, but I guess we'll see Friday.
It was a slow start.
It was a slow start. And we finally got our start time. I think last time we were wondering what the start time was going to be. So it's going to be for us, which we're in the Pacific, 9 a.m.
I don't think I'm probably going to be asleep.
9 a.m. Well, like I told you, I took Friday off because I'm going to the theater to go watch Avengers. Because I couldn't get tickets for Thursday night. So I got tickets first Friday morning, and my movie starts at 9 a.m. So I got to do that. Then I got to film a review because I have a YouTube channel. They're doing reviews for the movie. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to edit it. And then I could probably watch the Greatest Royal Rumble, which I probably won't end up watching it until like 1 or 2 p.m. So
I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it Friday, period.
Oh, Friday? Oh, you're not?
I don't think so.
I will probably make the time for Friday to watch it on Friday. Just because I'm going to get spoiled on it on Instagram. Yeah. So I'll probably make the time.
I know, bro. It sucks because I'd be so mad because I'm pretty busy sometimes.
Yeah, your work schedule.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. It's different. I'm everywhere, and sometimes I'll hop on Instagram to I gotta post something for the business or something, or I'll go on there. But I follow the WWE, and I'll be like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm not gonna read it all because I don't. I always get spoiled because I watch the next day.
Well, you watch when you have time because you are your own. You are your own boss and stuff like that. You have your own business and stuff like that. Me, somebody else bosses me around, and I got a 9 to 5. So I get to watch it. When I come back. So our schedules are completely different. That's for damn sure.
But I didn't really like. Actually, I didn't like it, man. I don't know if it was just because I was high. I didn't like the promo. It was too slow for me, but I loved the first match, bro. I thought it was a good match.
Really? Okay, well, let's move on to the match, which is Elias, who defeated Bobby Roode. Elias, against Bobby Roode, won with the roll-up, it looks like. Yeah, with the roll-up.
Oh, yeah, he won.
I don't remember.
Unexpected.
What happened during this match? I feel like I don't remember this match.
I think the way that it ended was Bobby Roode was on the other side, on the outside of the ring, on top of the mat.
Yeah.
And Elias, I don't know if he pulled his arm. I don't know what either he pulled his arm.
Oh, you're right.
He messed up his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he grabbed him and he just rolled him up and he beat him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting. I thought Rude was going to get the win.
I thought Rude was going to win too. It was his first match.
Yeah. Well, his first by one-on-one match.
Yeah, for
singles
Raw.
match. Yeah. But
I liked it actually. It was pretty entertaining for me. It looks like they both were trying to at least put on a good match.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we move on to Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus the Ascension.
Bro, I love them, bro.
I'm starting to like their team a lot more and more and more.
And I like how you can tell they're training together.
Yes, the finishers. Our finishers are kind of mixing some of the secondary moves.
Yeah, that they do.
Yeah, they're mixing.
Yeah, it's cool, man. And I'm glad that they gave the Ascension some
TV time.
Some TV time, man. And they did
pretty
good, man.
Yeah. So Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt do defeat the Ascension. That double team twist of fate. It looks like it. So it's
he puts him.
I dig it.
It's cool.
Yeah, I dig it.
It's just an assist.
Yeah, exactly. I dig it. So I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Why does this website keep pulling itself up? Come on, I'm trying to
too much porn, bro.
I know. I gotta clean my computer. Kind of clean the browser. But yeah, no. Good match. A little tune-up match before Friday's championship match with the Bar. And then we move on to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So they're in the ring for the first ever Sami and Kevin show.
I thought this segment was pretty cool. I thought it was funny.
I gotta remember what the segment
was.
Dude, yes, you're right. This segment was hilarious.
I remember. Hilarious, okay, because they were throwing fire.
They were throwing stuff.
They were throwing everything at Kurt Angle. Bro.
So the special guest was Kurt Angle, and they taunted him. They were just kind of making fun of him, and just kind of like, it was. There was a point in the promo there with Zayn and Owens, which I cracked up, which it was like they were kind of bickering back and forth. No, he's got 5 kids. No, he has 6.
Oh yeah, that's what I was laughing, bro.
It was delivered so brilliantly by Sami Zayn.
It's like he has a lot of kids. There's something like they would say he has a lot of kids.
Well, Owens was like, no, he's got 7. Look, you're forgetting Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
And then Sami Zayn delivered it perfectly. I wouldn't even be able to do justice to how he delivered it, but he was like, oh, that's right, and something like that. And then he was like, figures, Kurt Angle, forgot about him as well for so many years or something like that. It was just delivered perfectly. I thought it was really funny, and the crowd responded to it perfectly as well. It was really funny.
It was well written.
Well written, yeah, I agree. It was well written too. But Angle does remind Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens that there will be people at the Greatest Royal Rumble that they may have a problem with, which is Angle's going to be part of the Greatest Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan, which they had problems with in SmackDown, is going to be, and Chris Jericho, which Jericho and Owens have a history.
Yes, sir.
But just to make matters worse, Angle does place a match later on that night for Owens and Zayn in a tag match against Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman. So that that happens later on the night. We will get there. But the third match of the night, which saw Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defeating Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil. So the Claymore, which is Drew McIntyre's finisher, and the Zigzag, it took like a double team again. Another double team move.
That's kind of they put them together as a tag team.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah, it's well, I like them as a tag team. Now, where the hell did it go? Come on, man, this website's acting really weird. So I like them as a tag team, but man, I think they're better by themselves. But I think that right now, again, we've talked about Raw's tag team division that's kind of lacking. I guess this can work.
Yeah.
This can work in the meantime, but I don't see them being a tag team for a long time.
Oh no, they're probably just trying.
I don't even see them building the chemistry like Sheamus and Cesaro have. I can't see none of that. I just think this is more of a temporary solution. Just because individually, I think is the goal for them, especially McIntyre, who's got a great look. But they cut a promo at the end. The McIntyre is dangerous. Ziggler says McIntyre is dangerous. He has his back. And McIntyre says it's going to be a wake up call and a reality check for all the WWE, for the WWE roster.
Yeah, that dude's big, bro.
He's big.
He's an Aussie. Where's he from? I thought he was American.
I think he's Scottish.
Oh, Scottish.
I think he's Scottish, yeah.
He has a bit of an accent.
Yeah, I think he's Scottish, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Then we move on to the other match. Chad Gable versus Jinder Mahal with the upset. Chad Gable defeats Jinder Mahal.
Bro, Jinder was beating his ass.
He was.
And I thought it was going to be a better match. I really thought because Chad Gable was really good.
He is.
Dude, I didn't know he was 5'8".
I don't know about that.
That's what the dude. I don't know who said it. 5'8", 202 or 2 something.
Okay, when they were backstage with Kurt Angle, Chad Gable and Kurt Angle looked almost the identical size.
He was just a little smaller, but Kurt Angle's not that tall.
Yeah.
I think Kurt Angle's not even 6.
I guess. All right, yeah, maybe he is 5'8".
Yeah, he's there, but like, he looks bigger.
He does. Yeah, he looks bigger than 5'8".
I don't know, but anyways, this match was kind of like, I thought they were gonna be able to show his skills.
It could have been better.
A way in this match.
Yeah,
but Jinder just took over, and then the upset at the end.
Yeah,
I mean, burying Jinder? Is that what they're trying to do?
I think they're trying to push Gable.
Oh, okay.
I think they're trying to push Gable up, but who knows, man? Who knows? Then we move on to the Strowman and Bobby Lashley match versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This was a squash. It felt like it was just like all over the place, and there was just no way in hell they're gonna come out. It was more of a punishment from Angle.
In a way,
yeah.
Dude, it was funny though because these dudes just kept getting. Dude, did you see when Strowman just ran over Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times.
Dude, understand? Kevin Owens is like 280.
Yeah,
or something.
easy.
Like, dude, this dude just how can I put it? You know how when the ball bounces off of you? That's what he looked like. Like he was just bouncing off, and I was like, dude, that's
it looked ridiculous. And then a Bobby Lashley suplex where he holds them up.
Oh yeah, when he holds them up.
Yeah, that's
cool.
all.
Yeah, but that's all Sami's saying though.
Yeah.
Dude, can you tell that was way too long? This motherfucker just started, his leg just started bending.
He was like, all right, I'm tired. Just let me down already, damn it.
You know who he remind me of? Goldberg when he used to do the jackhammer. He would
hold them up there for a minute. Yeah,
he did that to the Big Show.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, yeah, it was more of a punishment.
Yeah, and then we get No Way Jose, who was supposed to have a match against Baron Corbin, but Baron Corbin refused to wrestle Jose. So that until Jose starts getting more serious. So Jose and his party crew, they head to the back, but then before he gets to the back, he gets attacked by Corbin. And he gives him a choke slam, the choke slam backbreaker on the stage. Now, I'm okay with Baron Corbin. I think he's okay. I don't think he's great, but I think he's okay. I don't like No Way Jose at all.
I don't like him either. I actually skipped through this segment.
Yeah, I probably would have. I just don't. I don't dig it. At all. He's a future jobber. He's a future person that's probably gonna be let go. I just don't dig the character. Yeah, I don't dig him.
It's never worked, so I don't know why they're trying again.
Yeah, I don't dig it, man, at all. It reminds me of that Adam Rose character a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It just never worked again. It's just I don't dig it, man, at all.
No, I give him a few months.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Then we move on to Finn Balor and Seth Rollins, who defeated Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. And during Raw, before this match happened, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas have been looking for a replacement.
They're looking for a master, man. They're looking for a master.
So they went to Rollins. They said we could be the new Shield.
And then they open up their shirts and they have Monday Night Rollins.
Yeah, Monday Night Rollins. And no, Rollins denies it. Then they go to Balor later on that night. And he said, hey, you know what? Balor Club's for everybody. We could be part of Balor Club. And they try to do the Too Sweet thingy. And then Balor's not having it either. So we get the match where they come out with Miz's music, and I think it's only temporary until they find their own music.
Yeah.
And then obviously Rollins hits the stomp, and then Balor hits the coup de grace, and they pin Axel, and match over. It was a simple match.
They're trying to establish them as a tag team.
They are.
I think that's what they're trying to do. The same thing how they gave some time to the Ascension and stuff like that. You know how we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to try to do, and that's what they already started. They're trying to get the tag teams out there.
Yeah, trying to build that division up.
Trying to build the division.
Yeah.
But this last match, I think this is a WWE Vince McMahon be like, all right, you guys can't go to Saudi Arabia, but
that's what my brother texted me.
But we're gonna give you guys the main event. That's tonight.
Well, they were okay. So the main event is Mickie James, Alexa Bliss, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott, and Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Ember Moon, and Natalya.
Yeah, like literally the whole damn roster, bro. And at the end, you get the star. That's what they did.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's what they did, bro. I was laughing when I saw that there was gonna be a 85 women tag team match.
They try to push it as a hey, okay, the men had the main event last week. The women are gonna have the main event this week. It's cool, I get it, but I mean, my brother also texted me the same thing. He's like, yo, I bet you they're like saying, hey, you know what? We're gonna have the the women are gonna be the main event because they ain't going to Saudi Arabia.
Dude, I bet you they're not even going at all.
No, they're not. They're not. I don't even think Stephanie McMahon is going.
Oh, wow.
Stephanie McMahon. You know what I mean? I don't think she's going. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Probably not.
But for sure,
women are not looked up. They probably just want all men in the back.
Yeah. It's such a weird, situation that they're in. And I think I've said this before. And I said, look, the women aren't doing anything tomorrow night, or Friday night, Saturday night. Have them do a show, man. Bring the SmackDown and Raw women together and have them go do a house show somewhere. Maybe do Madison Square Garden. Go do Staples Center for a weekend.
They won't though.
They won't. But
all their attention is over there.
Yeah, it's true. But I don't know. I still think that they should have done. This was a perfect opportunity to say, okay, the men are going overseas. Women can't do that, but the women will be here doing a house show, and it doesn't even have to be televised. It could just be a full, roster of WWE women. Event where it could be headlined by like Asuka and Charlotte or something like that. You know what I mean? Bayley, Sasha, those are, even Ronda could just kind of sneak in there and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make an appearance. Hi,
right. Hello.
I can see, most arenas, maybe not selling out, but like having, a decent showing. Decent showing. So the match, the was it the heels? They injured Natalya's knee during the match, right?
It was one
Mickie
of the,
James, I think, or somebody.
No. One of the Riot Squad.
Oh, one of the Riot Squad.
One that like hunts and stuff. What's her name?
Oh, that's Sarah Logan.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah, the lumberjack looking girl.
Yeah.
So they attack Natalya's knee, and all the women are out by this point and stuff like that. And then Mickie James goes to the ring, and she tries to attack Natalya even more, even though Natalya's a little injured. So you hear Ronda Rousey's music come out.
Oh yeah.
To aid Natalya.
He did her walk again.
Her walk. Oh, you love her walk.
Dude, no, it's just like then her face is just like.
her face and her walk is.
I
weird.
could not, bro. I love her. She's awesome, but it's just her. Her walk is just.
It's interesting. It's definitely.
She looks like a mad little kid. That's what she looks like.
Okay.
A little kid that's mad. He's just walking all mad.
Like almost throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
That's I can see that. All right, I can see that.
Oh, Ronda.
And so then Ronda's trying to aid Mickie James in the outside, but then Ronda's trying to aid Natalya from the outside, but then Mickie James does a baseball slide to Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey gets pissed off. She goes into the ring, does a judo toss, and gets her into the armbar. Gets Mickie James to the armbar to cause a disqualification and the victory for Mickie James, Alexa Bliss, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott, and Liv Morgan for the heels. So that's how it ends. It ends with.
That took her like 10 seconds.
It did.
Less than 10 seconds. She just went in and dropped her.
Yeah.
She just left again.
So it ends with Ronda, just kind of, ending the show there. It's okay. I still think we're going to get eventually a Natalya versus Ronda match. I still think that Natalya will turn heel and turn on Ronda eventually. But right now, I think they're building this up as a, hey, we're buddies. But Raw was decent.
I thought it was good. I liked it. Really? I was smiling the whole time because just like the whole like what's called the Mr. Raj little situation.
That was
and then the whole Kurt Angle and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn situation. I thought it was funny. I thought the whole show had little and I thought
the main event, the women main event, was pretty good too. I thought it was pretty good too. So it was. I liked it. I just didn't like. I didn't think it was great. I just thought it was. I thought it was okay. I thought it was an okay Raw. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but it wasn't. Bad. Yeah, it wasn't. It was all right.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on to SmackDown, which we get the Miz at the beginning. The Miz is the one that starts off SmackDown with the Miz TV, and he's saying, you know what? Everybody's waiting for this. Daniel Bryan, I'm a changed man. I have a child now. Me and what's his
Monroe
Sky have a better relationship than Birdie and Daniel.
Oh my
and it was just like really weird. But I'm a changed man and blah blah. If you want to come punch me in the face, well, this is your chance.
I'm a little confused with him right now. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think he's playing the heel part.
Like a soft heel.
Almost like a soft heel. I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do.
I'm like, because I'm like, okay, like, because usually you would think that he'll be like, oh, my baby, blah, blah, blah. And then he jumps into heel and he's like, but I don't care. You know, he hasn't done that.
He hasn't.
That's why I was all like, it's a little weird.
Could be like a whiny baby. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting.
It was cool.
I like the Miz a lot.
Oh, I love him. He's one of the best to be there. You know.
Yeah, he's putting in work
everything all
for
together.
sure.
But yeah, Big Cass interrupts him because he was waiting. He was waiting for Daniel Bryan to come out.
Yeah, so we were waiting. Yeah, we were waiting for Bryan to come out, but Big Cass is the one that comes out, and just he kind of cuts a promo on saying that he's living in Daniel Bryan's shadow, that they both got clear at the same time, but all the attention went to Daniel and not to Big Cass, and he's just kind of here to get rid of of Daniel Bryan and I guess the popularity surrounding Daniel Bryan and the whole Yes movement, and then we do get backstage and we do get to see what happened with Daniel Bryan, which was that he was attacked by Big Cass.
Yeah.
So we don't get Daniel Bryan. We only get backstage segments of Bryan. We never got him to wrestle.
No, he just did the interview. But I think that I think the story was well played. For the how it is with Big Cass and the whole I was injured too type of thing. I think it's good. But I think they did this to take the whole Daniel Bryan and the Miz situation and
it's almost a detour.
Yeah,
it's almost
leaving
it
on hold. So that I think that whole segment it was just to let people know that this is gonna wait.
Yeah, this is gonna wait.
It's like the whole Miz and it's gonna wait. It's not time yet.
Yeah,
so Big Cass is here right now.
Yeah,
so I think that's what they did.
That's probably exactly what it is. And then we move on to the first match of the night, which saw the Iconics, which is Peyton Royce and I'm blanking out on her other name. Peyton Royce and
I don't know.
Damn it.
The Iconics.
Damn it. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. I had to really dig deep inside my brain to snatch that up. But they end up defeating Becky Lynch and Asuka.
Who do they pin?
They pinned Becky. I knew it. You know what? And I told my wife, I was like, yo, Becky's if Asuka and Becky lose, Becky's taking that pin. Like for damn sure. And she did. And I'm not surprised that she took the pin.
Bro, I didn't think that they were gonna make Asuka lose again. At least for a while now.
No, I think at this point now it's safe. Now I'm waiting who's going to pin her next. I think tag matches. I can see her loses now. Right? Yeah, I can see her losing now.
There might be a Becky Lynch against Asuka. Cause you know how she kind of bumped her out in a way.
Oh, yeah,
it was kind of like a little.
Yeah.
But it was a decent match. It was all right.
Yeah, it was okay. But
Asuka hit everybody with their butt. So
yeah, I saw Asuka do the booty thing. It's all good. Speaking of booty thing, we get a Naomi segment in the back.
Hey, I don't care. She looked good, man.
Hey, Naomi's awesome. So we get Naomi in the back, with Jimmy and Jey Uso, and just kind of saying that she wants to protect them and blah, 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 right? So then we get the match, which is Jimmy Uso defeating Eric Rowan, and Jimmy Uso won after the distraction from Naomi. So they're getting their ass whooped. The Usos are getting their ass whooped, first of all. So then Naomi's music hits, and she does her whole entrance as a distraction. Well, that gives Jimmy Uso some time to roll up, Rowan and pin him for the 1, 2, 3. So the Usos just book it, and they're like, "All right, we got a pin, but we're going to Saudi Arabia now, and this is a different story at this point now."
They're not going to be able to use her.
They're not going to be able to use her.
No, she's going to be out there.
She better cover all herself up.
I better not. I'm going to stay out of that subject. It was weird.
I like it.
It was cool. I didn't mind it. Like I saw the whole segment in the back that they were like, "No, I don't want you to go out there. I have a bad feeling about this." So in other words, they just showed that he's whooped, and that the woman needs to come in and take care of business.
Take care of business. You know what? I guess, man.
I relate with him.
I relate with him, man. I relate with him. My wife said we got to finish this in like 15 more minutes, John. No, but Yeah, let's move on to the next segment, which is Carmella. You know, she kind of is out there with Renee Young and just kind of like, you know, for the contract sign. They're gonna send a contract for Backlash.
I skipped through this, bro.
You skipped through this?
Yeah,
it was skippable.
Saw it, and I was
skippable.
Eh.
So let me quickly, I guess, go over it. So it was a contract signing between Carmella and Charlotte Flair for Backlash as a rematch for Backlash. So then Carmella, you know, she's like saying, hey, you know what? It's all about me, blah, blah, blah. Show my highlight reel. She shows it. She's like, hey, you guys, I don't think you guys applauded loud enough. Show it again. So then they show it, but it gets interrupted by Charlotte. So then Charlotte is out. You know, they do the whole little contract signing and stuff like that. And then like Charlotte Flair like slams Carmella's head into the table or something like that. And it flips over, and then, you know, and that was it. Like, it was like really weird. It was like a messy contract signing.
Dude, I saw part of it. Like, I was just coming through. Like, Carmella just looked like a little kid jumping around.
You know, and I like her, and I like the heel that she's playing. She's playing almost like the chicken. Like, I can't win. I can only win with cheating, and it's fine. I like those type of heels. It's just, it's weird, but I like her. She's not the best. She's not a good wrestler. First of all, she's got pretty good mic skills, but she's not the best wrestler.
Yeah.
But again, it's only temporary, and I like the heel that she plays.
She's cool.
I just think the segment sucked.
Yeah, the segment sucked. She's cool. I like her too. You know, I know that she's there because of her looks, in a way, because she doesn't. But she can't wrestle.
She can't wrestle for shit.
She reminds me a little bit of Lana, because they're like up there in the wrestling skills.
I think she's better than Lana, but that's not saying much. Yeah. I mean, I'm better than Lana. I have no training whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But maybe me and Carmella have the same wrestling abilities, and I have absolutely no training whatsoever in a WWE ring or anywhere else. But segments sucked, to be honest with you. It was just weird, and then
that's why it's not highlighted, because
that's why it's not highlighted, right? Because let's just skip over this, and we will, and we move on.
What the was this?
And we move on to Shelton Benjamin defeating Randy Orton. So this was supposed to be Shelton Benjamin versus Jeff Hardy, but like last week when Hardy interrupted Orton, this time Orton interrupted Hardy, and Orton is the one that
did you notice that Hardy gave it away? The music had.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The music hadn't even played, and he was already like nodding his head.
Come on, Orton!
Like, bro, come on, wait for the music at least.
Yeah, he could have still kept rocking out, and then you hear, I hear voices, and he's like,
it literally took like maybe 5 seconds. He was like nodding his head and like. Yeah. And even the commentary, he had to kind of like improvise and said, he's like, oh, and then the music turned on.
Yeah, it was a weird little gap. It was a weird little gap, but. Shelton Benjamin does defeat Randy Orton, and you know, it's what was it? How did he defeat him? I forgot. Hang on. Orton interrupts Hardy during his entrance. Yeah, that's right. So Jeff Hardy was on commentary, and he was attacked by a masked man.
Oh,
so then Orton,
So
then Orton comes out.
Remember.
Yeah, Orton comes. Unmasks the man. And it's the Sunil Singh. He then hits the RKO on him, but then Benjamin uses that distraction to hit the pay dirt. Pay dirt, is that what it's called? I guess that's what it says. And then wins the match. Okay, so he won because of the distraction. So he was able to hit his finisher on Orton and clean pin 1, 2, 3. But it was because Sunil Singh distracted Randy Orton. So again, another okay match. I actually expect this match to be better.
It was cool. It did show that Shelton, but he's good, man. He's a good. I think he's a good wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
Yeah.
And it kind of showed him a little bit, but I don't know. It wasn't great, you know.
No, and that's I think that's the thing where this week I know maybe our podcast is going short so far, but we're gonna be talking about the Greatest Royal Rumble in a little bit. But it's going short. It's going really short. But I think it's just because we just both didn't feel it this week. No, like I didn't feel it. I didn't feel Raw nor SmackDown.
Me and you feel kind of.
I was like, I wasn't feeling it, but let's move on to the main event.
Dude, we're like, I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
We usually take maybe 5 to 10 minutes per match. And right now I swear we've been going like 2-3 minutes.
Bro, I'm looking at the time right now, and we're
at 30 minutes, and we're technically almost done with We are almost done.
Yeah, we're done with SmackDown pretty much after this next match that we're talking about.
Oh, the Shinsuke one.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, so let me talk about
it. Let me say something at the end out of this one. No, at the end.
Okay. So Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev Day defeated AJ Styles and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So we get the club, the club back and stuff like that. So Nakamura pinned Gallows, and after the match, Styles attacked Nakamura, but Nakamura countered with a low blow and was going to hit the Styles with the Kinshasa until Anderson jumped in between them and took it himself. He took it like a good friend. And then Nakamura hits a second Kinshasa on Anderson, and we ended like that. But let me quickly bring up Nakamura's change of theme song.
Oh, yes. I want to tell you about that, and about that I officially think, and I know that Nakamura just likes his AJ's balls.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's all he does, bro.
I think it's official.
It looks like he just walks in to the match and he's like,
I can't wait to grab his balls,
bro.
Yeah.
And yes, I liked it.
You liked it. I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
And it's a Japanese band.
Yeah, no. That's why I texted my brother and I was like, "What did I? Let me see. I have his text really."
I like the way it started when they came in and they kind of got the guitar and they got the and I thought it was cool, but I didn't even know it was his theme song until it came out.
Yeah.
But I appreciate their attempt of literally trying to turn him all the way around. Like they introduced music, so music, rock, you can relate to bad, in a way. That's why they did rock and everything. Even his wardrobe's a little different.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I didn't mind it.
My brother also liked it too, and I felt like it was too messy, the theme song. I felt like it was really messy.
Well, because you couldn't understand what they were saying.
I couldn't understand anything. Maybe that's why.
I know me too, but it was Japanese.
I texted my brother. I was like, "How do we stop? How do we get people to stop singing Nakamura's theme song?" A question mark. And then I put, fuck it. Just add some Japanese rap to it.
For real? Did you hear Corey though? He said that.
Oh, did he say that?
He's like, yeah. Well, so I think the other, I don't remember his name. The guy in the middle. What's his name?
Phillips.
Something like that. He said, he's like, we noticed that Nakamura even changed his theme song, and then Corey's like, well, yeah, Nakamura was tired of you in the WWE universe singing along to his song, so he had to put I don't think it's in Japanese, but you can tell it's the song's in Japanese.
Yeah, you can. So I mean, I have to listen to it more. I definitely have to listen to it more. My brother dug it. It looks like you dug it.
It was cool. I thought it was something different. I liked what they're doing.
Yeah.
To him,
I thought it was extremely messy. But again, maybe because I don't understand the language. But maybe if I were to just listen to it cleanly, I would like it. But yeah, I guess they did need to change his song because of the whole singing. The singing, people love it. People love singing his theme song. Granted, the melody is still kind of there. Yeah. But it's harder to kind of sing along with it during his entrance.
They switched it a little bit. I like it. I thought it was cool. But I think I like more of what they're doing to him.
Okay.
I think that's what I like. I like the whole, because I think it fits him.
I think he can be a good heel. Yeah, I definitely do think he can be good. So far, he's been doing decent.
He's gonna do good. He's gonna be a good heel.
Yeah, and that wraps up our results.
This is a record, bro.
It is a record. All right,
let me check. 30 minutes.
All right,
33 minutes.
We might have taken like a minute or two to just sound check, so it might have been that one. So we're probably around 30-minute mark. I'm gonna say.
Wow.
But that was quick. That was definitely quick. But again,
señor.
But it was like we were saying. It has to do with we just both weren't feeling Raw and SmackDown this week. I wasn't.
Yeah, no. And I even watched it just in bits, here and there.
Yeah.
And maybe that kind of even killed it more for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't. The thing is that I was I was just confused first because they kept. I don't like that they keep doing the Greatest Royal Rumble 2-3 times in the whole segment.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't really like them. They were all right. I like Raw better than SmackDown though.
Ooh, if we're gonna judge, dang it.
Because I think to me, Raw had a little more comedy in there, so I was laughing.
You know what? Yeah.
I even like Alexa Bliss's little how she's trying to turn around saying that. We didn't even talk about that.
We didn't.
I just remembered. She was over here trying to talk about
the bullying thing.
Oh my god, dog. The story that she told is so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
That she took somebody's food.
That's ridiculous.
And she got I can't forget her chewing.
Yeah, it was really, really dumb, but it was funny dumb.
Yeah, and then they turned the whole thing around.
Yeah, I actually thought they were doing like a PSA, like a real public service announcement as like anti-bullying. And then I saw Alexa Bliss, and then she started kind of exaggerating some of the things. I was like, oh, okay, this is just all part of the whole little thing.
I thought that was funny.
I thought it was funny too.
That's why I like Raw better, because that had a little.
It was dumb. It was dumb, but it was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess you know what? I guess this week, I guess Raw wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's move on to the greatest Royal Rumble, which I think we both are looking forward to this.
I do. There's 7 championships being defended.
There's a ton of them. So do we want to start with the Undertaker versus Rusev casket match?
Okay.
What do you think?
Of course, Undertaker's gonna win.
Of course.
And this is gonna be his first casket match that he wins in Rusev Day.
Oh, who said that?
Corey Graves. Huh? I'm telling you, bro. I love Corey Graves, man.
He's good, man.
He's good. But I don't know. I'm confused about this match. This is why I remember I told you that I feel like the people over there in Saudi Arabia kind of had a lot to do with these matches.
Okay.
Because there's no build up of any type.
No, there isn't.
It's random. Super
random opponent for Undertaker, yeah.
Super random opponent for Undertaker. There hasn't been any history of any type that I remember. Maybe they've met once or twice in the past.
I don't think so.
And the fact that they first started as Undertaker against Rusev, and then they switched them to Undertaker and Jericho. And Jericho even tweeted about the match. And then a day or two later, we're back to Rusev. Dude,
Rusev did a tweet, a Throwback Thursday last week. And he put TBT, and he put the picture of Undertaker versus Chris Jericho.
For real?
Something like that. I have to check where. I probably won't be able to find it. But dude, it was really funny. I was like,
so I really think that they had to have some type of influence in these matches.
Oh, of course, dude.
Like a lot, because like this is random. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I'm super confused about these matches, but I think it's gonna be a good match.
Oh, I do too.
I think it's gonna be a pretty good match. Everybody loves Undertaker, and right now everybody loves Rusev.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Are they gonna bury him?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Rusev is losing. I can't see it going any other way. As much as I would like for Rusev to kind of get a big win, especially.
What if this is Rusev's the guy that buries the Undertaker, and the Undertaker?
That's the thing. I can't see that. That's the thing.
I know he's not the guy to do it.
He's not the guy to do it. No, Undertaker's winning, easy, for sure. But you know what?
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna tell you something, because WWE has been throwing some super curveballs lately that you're just like, what?
You know, with Aiden English in there too, helping out. I don't know, man.
I want to watch this because the matches are just like out of nowhere.
It is,
and that's why I want to watch them, because I want to see what type of show they're gonna put on. Because first of all, it's not a pay-per-view. Mm-mm. It's gonna be on the network.
Yeah, it's just a special.
And they're in a different country where it's just gonna be people from out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's why it's gonna be weird. You know, are we in the audience gonna just see a bunch of people with like white stuff? You know, the the robes,
hijab, or what's it called?
Hijab. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just want to see. It's gonna be over 75,000 people, bro.
Yeah, dude. No, you're right. I mean, it's just different culture, different everything.
Everything.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Now Triple H and WWE did get a lot of hate, because they're going over there and saying, hey, you know what, the government over there is, the whole women thing and stuff like that. But Triple H, he tried to kind of, backtrack that and say, you know what, we're in the forefront of, this change that it's going in Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, and women are slowly getting more rights over there. Now, I get it, but it's still weird. It's still weird, the fact that they're not going to have any women over there.
And the thing is that it's out of nowhere.
It is.
It's like, I feel like the deal was made like either a little bit before WrestleMania or after WrestleMania, or they were like in the works, and then they were like, okay, we're going to give you this amount of money, which I know it's stupid, huge. Yeah. Because they're all like, and we want it this date. And they're all like, okay, it's done. Yeah. And then there's no build up 20 matches. Yeah. There's they're just there. They're like, all right, we want these people to wrestle this, and we're like, it's done. Yeah. I swear to God, that's why I know that they paid them a lot of money because they're doing everything possible. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
It's just such a weird card.
It's weird, yeah.
In a weird country, in a backwards country. You know what I mean? Like it's. I mean, so I don't mind WWE heading over there because I'm like, I understand, and WWE, you know, it's a business, bro. It's
and that's what I'm saying. Money wise, it's you know what this is? This is a super live show.
Yeah.
This is what it is. This is a super live show.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. There's nothing because in the live shows they just put random people sometimes.
Yeah,
There's times they just put random people to
against each other.
Just for the people. You know what I mean?
The thing that makes it weird is that live shows aren't televised, so we don't get to see that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't weird us out, but these are televised. This is going to be televised, and this one kind of weirds us out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I appreciate the matches.
Oh, I dig it. I think this is going to be a fantastic event. I'm just saying that it is weird. Some opponents are a little weird. Some of the people coming back for this greatest Royal Rumble is weird. It's everything's just kind of crazy. And like I said, the whole country, like you said, I mean, it's if they do an event like this. And we're used to seeing people from the UK. The UK is huge with WWE. We're used to seeing people from Canada. Canada is huge in WWE. We're used to seeing, obviously, people here in the United States. But now we're going to see an arena full of Middle Easterns. And I'm like, that's a different look.
Yeah, but if you really go back to it and you think, when was, the first, how did the WWE get into the UK? When was the first event they had out there? You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you really look at it from the outside, I kind of you really look at the whole situation. You're like, okay, they're just doing what they did in the UK.
Oh yeah,
they're doing what they did in Canada. It's just because that side of the world is looked at differently.
And in 10 years, that India and all that stuff, it's gonna be a mega power because of economically, they're just so rich. They have so much money. No, I'm not judging them. It's a business decision, and I completely agree with that. I mean, it's business, and at that and
money talks,
money talks. And at this point, when the fact that the women aren't going, and Triple H did mention, hey, eventually, I'm sure things will change. That they will be there, and we will be at the forefront of that change. Just like the whole women's revolution. Eventually, it'll happen, and I can see that. I can see the WWE saying, hey, you know what? Now is not the time. Now let's just do this event. Eventually, the women will be able to have a couple of matches here, but as of right now, it's just weird. But I completely get it. The business decision. It's.
I'm sure the amount is great enough for me to be like,
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like that's. I'm gonna look into it and see if there's some type of prediction of what they think they paid, because to get people like these to wrestle, to get. The Undertaker to have a full. He didn't even have a full match
with Cena.
In the biggest WrestleMania. You know what I mean?
Well, then we also have Angle, Jericho, Rey Mysterio is going to be.
Rey Mysterio is going to be in the. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is how I know that they paying them a lot of money, because they're paying these wrestlers a lot of money just to be there.
Yeah, I agree. Dude. But let's move on to the other match.
Triple H versus John Cena.
Yeah, Triple H versus John Cena. Another random match just thrown in there. Cena's winning. I think he lost at WrestleMania.
He gotta win on this.
Yeah, and Triple H is not gonna hurt him. It's not gonna hurt anybody, but I think it'll hurt more Cena than it would Triple H at this point.
Triple H doesn't even wrestle.
He doesn't.
He's just here and there.
Yeah, so I see it. I can see Cena. This match is on here. I don't know if it's confirmed, but it's on here. It's Cedric Alexander versus Kalisto for the Cruiserweight Championship match. Alexander's going to win this. This could be pretty good. I think this one could be pretty fun.
This match kind of threw me off. I want to watch this match.
Now, this match is the one I'm really looking forward to, which is Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe versus The Miz versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. Yikes.
This is going to be exciting.
This one is going to be great.
I want to see Samoa Joe up in the ladders, bro.
Dude, this one is going to be freaking amazing.
When I heard this, when I was watching Raw, dude, I was like, this is going to be a good ass
I was like, I better have two pants because I'm going to wet one of them.
Bro.
Because this
is going to be a good ass match. Yeah. Now, I think Seth Rollins is probably going to end up taking it. They're going to make him keep them.
Well, okay.
Or so can change hands with Balor?
No, I'm thinking The Miz.
So he can tie with Jericho?
Yes, and take it to SmackDown, which will then put me thinking that Jeff Hardy will lose to Jinder Mahal.
Because Jinder Mahal.
So then Jinder will keep that United States Championship at Raw, and then Miz can take it to SmackDown.
Does he have a match with him in this?
Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal, which is the next one that we were going to talk about. Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal for the U.S. Championship. So I can see Jeff losing because he's staying in SmackDown. Mahal winning it, keeping the United States Championship at Raw,
and then just switching,
and then Miz regaining that Intercontinental Championship and taking it with him in SmackDown.
Just switching. Have they switched before?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think when who came over from Raw, there was a U.S. championship. It was a U.S. champion, and then Miz took the Intercontinental Championship with him to Raw last year. But there was a U.S. champion that brought it over. Yeah, something like that. U.S. champion from Raw. Well, it might have been Rusev, who when he moved over to SmackDown, he brought the U.S. Championship with him. And then when the Miz moved over to Raw last year, he took the Intercontinental Championship with him. I think that's what it was. But looking forward to this Intercontinental Championship match. It's going to be freaking amazing.
Yes, it is.
Jeff Hardy versus Mahal is going to be okay, I think. But yeah, actually, yeah. What is your prediction on? So you said Rollins.
Yeah.
I think safe bet is Rollins, but I'm gonna. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say the Miz.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna say the Miz, and the next match for Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal, I'm gonna say Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, probably. Now that you explain that, I think so.
I mean, I could be completely wrong. It could be Jeff Hardy wins, and then
they're gonna let him keep
Seth
it for
Rollins wins. But yeah. So I mean, we move on to the following match: the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
I think that the Usos are gonna get destroyed again.
I think so too. I think Bludgeon Brothers are gonna win. It's yeah. I
unless
Hologram Naomi comes out.
No.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that would distract the whole stadium.
The whole stadium.
Unless the New Day.
Oh, the New Day
comes in, and because they still have some vendetta against these the Bludgeon Brothers.
Could be that the New Day can help distract the Bludgeon Brothers and have Usos.
Because apparently that's the only way either one of them can win now.
Yeah, but I still think the Bludgeon Brothers will end up winning.
Probably they're gonna win.
And this one was pretty much has been spoiled already. The Bar versus Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It's gonna go to Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. I mean, the Bar is already in SmackDown. Granted, they try to change it a little bit this week, where the Bar was on SmackDown saying we can't wait to win the Raw Tag Team Championship so we can go back to Raw. But I still think it's a little too late. I think it's already been spoiled for most people. I think this match.
But it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. Then we move on to AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Or Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ's balls, whatever you want to see it.
Bro. Look, he's already smiling about it.
He's already grinning about the fact that he's going to be able to get AJ's balls again.
Los huevos. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I hope it's better than WrestleMania.
I think it will be.
I really do.
I think it will be.
It probably is because they're going to try to give these people a hell of a show.
Yeah. I'm going to say AJ.
They're going to let him keep it.
I'm going to say...
They're going to let Shinsuke run this heel for a while before he wins the title. I don't know if he's going to win it as a heel.
I think so. I think he'll win as a heel. Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting, though.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
You're going for it.
Yes, because WWE has surprised me lately, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I was surprised that AJ won last time, so I'm gonna go with Shinsuke.
All right, you know what? I'm sticking with AJ,
and I hope it's a good match, though.
I'm hoping too. I think it'll be better than WrestleMania. I do think so.
They're hyping it a lot.
They are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least this is one of the matches they can hype.
Yeah, it's true. And then we're going to get the Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship in a steel cage match. Which I'm saying
Roman's going to win this time because I think... Well, actually, I read that a lot of people were saying that they're going to cheer for him. And that's what they want. That's what Vince wants.
The crowd will be more receptive,
to his
positively receptive towards Roman Reigns than they were at in New Orleans or anywhere in the States or Canada or the UK or anywhere else in the world, except Saudi Arabia. Imagine just Saudi Arabia just boos him out of the building. He was like, "Hey, you ain't getting away from anywhere, bro."
I didn't even know this showed out there. And I haven't that this showed out there, the Raw or SmackDown showed out.
I'm sure it's not live. I'm sure, oh, that's what I was talking to my wife about it. I was like,
It's probably people that don't even know what's up, and they're just there because it's an event. It's like, what's up?
I'm sure there's gonna be people like that. But I was telling my wife, I was like, you know what? I was like, for them to be able to sell out that arena, that means that there's a lot of wrestling fans over in Saudi Arabia. But I was like, I guarantee you that they don't watch it live because they probably can't watch it live because of the women. Because I guarantee you they watch it almost like Hulu, like for you, like everything edited. I guarantee you they watch it like on a Friday night or something, edit it with no women matches, no women segments, and just male wrestling, and that's it. Translate it to their language.
Or maybe that's their porn.
Maybe that's their.
Be like, oh my god, Becky Lynch again.
Becky Lynch just changed her outfit.
Lord,
it's glorious.
It's glorious. Oh Lord.
But I think Roman is. I think Roman is winning this one.
Oh Lord, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. But I did the laughing thing again.
You did do you laugh outside of the microphone?
I know. I don't know why I laughed outside of the microphone. It's like if I was coughing.
That was
you were looking at me like, why is he laughing on the microphone?
I was like, what a shame.
I did it again.
You did it. You're just letting me down day after day, Jonathan.
Bro.
What did you say? You said Roman, right?
Yeah, Roman's gonna win.
All right, and then we get to the greatest. Oh, what were you
you're the one that told me that he extended. Brock Lesnar only extended his contract to like.
That's what I read. To one match.
Yeah, so I think this is it.
That's it.
This is.
Because he's going back to UFC. Something like that.
Something like that.
He's got to re-enter the USADA pool, the drug testing thing. He's got to re-enter that drug testing because he failed it or something like that, and then he like exited that testing pool, something like that. But he's got to re-enter it now. So he's got to clean up.
Bro, and he's gonna lose like 30 pounds. Watch.
He is. He's gonna lose a lot.
I don't know why. He's always big on when he's at the WWE.
Yeah, you got even like Bautista, dude. Bautista's like huge when he's in WWE, and then you see him like Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like smaller.
Oh yeah, he's a boy. He has to be, bro.
Yeah,
you can see everything in the movies. Moving on to the 50.
The greatest Royal Rumble match. 50-man. So far, the names confirmed. Here are the confirmed entrants. So it's Daniel Bryan, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon, Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio, Elias, Kevin Owens, The Great Khali, Bobby Roode, Baron Corbin, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Apollo Crews, Shelton Benjamin, Sin Cara, Chad Gable, Goldust, Titus O'Neil, Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler.
That's maybe, 25? I want to know where they're going to get the rest of them. I heard that Jerry the King Lawler's coming out of retirement to wrestle. Ric Flair's coming in as well. No, I'm just playing. They're going to get Randy Orton's dad is coming out.
Randy Orton's dad. Cowboy Bob.
Cowboy Bob's coming. Hulk Hogan's going to be in it as well.
Shaq did a couple of things, right?
The Saudis wanted Hogan to wrestle, so they're like, here, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get... Shaq did something with Big Show, did he? Yeah, one of the WrestleMania.
Dude, if we get Shaq, I'm gonna be like, please, guys, I can.
If Shaq goes, bro, this is how I know that the WWE got paid maybe like $500 million for this. Like, bro,
this is how we know Saudi Arabia just now owns half of the WWE.
Right. Well, did you saw that they did? I was looking at on Facebook. They kept putting videos that they were doing tryouts out there.
Yeah, they are.
And I think already only a few won, and that they're gonna go start training and maybe get him in the center or whatever. I don't know.
Sure, it works for me. I mean,
that's part of the deal, bro.
No, like I'm saying, this is WWE's way of just.
They're expanding.
It's exactly what it is. It's exactly and it's smart. It's a smart business move, dude. Like they were doing. India has like 1 billion people, dude. Just the country of India has 1 billion people. And Jinder Mahal and Great Khali and all those people, when you got one wrestler almost representing that whole country, that dude's a freaking superstar over there.
He's a big star out there.
He's
huge.
It's ridiculous. So
he's huge out there.
So in a way, it's like no, you. There's so many more people than we have in the UK and then Canada and the US. You gotta go branch out and. They're making a humongous play into Middle East and
Dude,
Asia and stuff like that.
Vince McMahon is a very smart man, and he's gonna leave Triple H sad, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna when Vince McMahon, hope is not soon, passes away. Triple H is gonna become a billionaire right away. I swear, bro, because he's taking over.
He's taking over.
Taking over the whole thing. But I have nothing against WWE going out there. I just want to know who the hell is going to be in this match because there's only like 25 people.
Confirmed name is like only like at least half of the names have been confirmed. But out of the confirmed names, do you have a winner? I'm gonna say Strowman.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at because I'm looking at other people and I don't think so. These people are just thrown in there because they need people.
Yeah,
that's literally so. Mark Henry's not going to win. He just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Ray's not winning. Jericho's not winning.
Ray's just there for like that other time, one day thing.
Yeah,
Jericho's there for one day thing.
thing.
Mark Henry's there for that one day thing. Kurt Angle, Shane,
same thing. The Great Khali.
The Great Khali. Yeah. Baron, yeah, he's part of it. The Kofi's not winning.
The other names are just going to be there to have fun.
Yeah, they're just there just because.
Now, I am excited to see how Kofi Kingston stops his elimination because he's usually pretty good during the Rumbles where he gets eliminated, but somehow he still sticks around and he can get eliminated later.
He has his he's done like 2-3 times, huh?
He's done it probably more.
Because I think the last time was what he got like
the pancake one.
Oh yeah! Oh, the pancake. Yeah. I'm sure they will.
They'll come up with something, right?
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
It gives the Rumbles something different. That people pay attention to, laugh to, and stuff like that.
It's fun. I am thinking Strowman. My second pick will be Bryan.
Yeah.
But I still think that the safe pick will be Strowman. I think. What if Nicholas is a secret entrant?
Bro, they're gonna kick him out, bro. They're like, "What is a little girl doing here?"
I'm a little boy, damn it. So
Braun Strowman, bro.
Yeah, Strowman. You have anything else to add on this before we call it a wrap?
I think we talked a lot about it in the beginning. I don't know, man. I'm a little confused, but I'm excited for the matches.
Yeah.
I just hope. I don't even. How long is it gonna be,
bro? 50 men. That Rumble's gonna be like an hour 30, just itself.
How many? Are they gonna do every 30 seconds or every minute?
Normally it's every 3 minutes, something like that. Ooh, that's a good question. Now I don't know because you got 50 people. I have absolutely no idea.
Bro, 50 people.
50 people.
So
a lot of people.
If they do every 30 seconds, that's 25 minutes for the last one to get in, right? Dude, did I just embarrass myself with my math?
Dude, we're not mathematicians. We're podcasters.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's 25 minutes.
I didn't do good math.
25 minutes.
25 minutes? No.
Yeah.
Well, but you said they come out every how many seconds?
30 seconds.
No, that's not happening though. I bet you they're not gonna come out every 30 seconds.
It has to be like a minute.
It's gotta be 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes.
Bro, so then it's gonna take almost 2 hours.
Yeah. Why the hell not? It's gonna be a 4-hour event. I'm just telling you right now. Separate 4 hours
and then
of your weekend.
That ladder match has to last at least
20 minutes.
At least 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
That ladder match is gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking amazing.
Dude, somebody's gonna get hurt.
That match is gonna be really
And you know
good.
what? Something. Even though I know Roman Reigns is gonna win, I think what's his name? Brock Lesnar is gonna like throw him all over the cage. Like I imagine Brock Lesnar grabbing him like a rag and just throwing him.
Just ragdolling him?
Yeah, I think he's gonna ragdoll him.
But I am excited for this event. It's gonna be cool. I actually wish I could watch it live, but I read it too late. I can't. My tickets are not.
I can watch it live. I don't know if I'm gonna wake up because I work that night.
You're not gonna wake up.
I get home like at 6-7 in the morning, so
you're not gonna wake up.
I don't think I'm.
Nah, dude.
And then I gotta wake up.
You won't wake up till like 11.
No, yeah, and I gotta wake up. I'm gonna have to wake up like at 12 because I have a few other appointments in the afternoon.
There you go.
So yeah, that's why I tell you I was like I don't think I'm gonna be able
to. Dude, that gigolo life is hard, man.
You know what I mean? It ain't easy being cheesy and this delicious. Jonathan.
If you want to give them your gigolo number, you might as well just do it. He's located in Las Vegas, but.
I'm like, what? Hey, if you guys want to know on Mike's YouTube channel, because he did mention it, but he did not plug.
I did not plug my YouTube channel. It is
Fandom
Fuel.
This is, I think, our sixth. I was gonna say vlog.
Vlog. No, it's
is it our sixth one?
I think 7th or 8th.
What?
Yeah, dude. We've been doing a lot of them.
All right, guys.
I'll find it later. But yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. I do reviews and reactions to movie stuff, especially comic book movies and stuff like that. It's called Fandom Fuel. Go check it out on YouTube.
It's good, guys. It's good.
It's aight. No, but
you guys like movies and stuff?
Yeah,
he's your guy.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I think so. I have to. Well, like I said, I have to film a review for Avengers this Friday too, and I have to put it up that Friday.
I think that's fun because you get to watch. You get to do what you like. You like to watch movies and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's really fun. I don't
remember the last time I went to the movies.
You don't remember the last time, dude? Wasn't it when we went together? We went to go watch It.
Oh yes, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, we went together.
Me and Myra every weekend. We're like, We should go to the movies or something. We never go.
We had like
we were gonna go watch I Can Only Imagine.
Oh God, no. I'm glad you didn't.
We didn't watch it. Well, I was like, it sounds like a good movie. It's a God movie and stuff. So I was like, why not? Maybe get a positive message.
A positive message. Well,
but no. Anyways, we're just blabbing here.
Yeah, we're just blabbing.
We're trying to get that hour. Ready?
We're almost at that hour.
Boom, right there. Anyways, guys, this is Jonathan. This has been Fandom Fuel. I mean,
the Below
Average Wrestling Podcast.
Next week we'll talk about the results for the.
Might be a little long.
It will be a little long.
It's going to be kind of like.
We'll talk about the results. Yeah, we'll talk about the results.
We might have more energy.
Yeah, I think so too. And then hopefully Raw and SmackDown are better.
I don't know because the matches are most of the people that are going to be matches not really going to care for other than the 6-man. I mean the ladder match.
The ladder match. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Maybe Miz does have the title by then.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. Something weird can happen, and we don't know. It could only happen in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is that what they say?
I don't know. Ask Paul Heyman. He said it like 85 times.
Oh,
one of the first times I don't like his promos, bro. Damn, that's so sad.
It was too long. That's what it was. But it is what it is.
By the way, still love Samoa Joe. Mike Skills.
Joe's awesome.
He did it on Raw and he did it on SmackDown.
Joe is
tore it down
awesome.
and he wasn't even there.
Joe is awesome. He's one of my favorites. That's for damn sure. I love him. But that is it, man.
Okay.
We'll be back next week. All right. Now, we'll be back next week for the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan.
Bye.